straight to Tommy's house afterwards out in Jamaica Estates, just to cool out for a minute. I mean, I love this nigga's crib, man. It always reminded me what I wanted to have eventually. A fat new crib like his shit. One day.
We was Wallow Panini in there. Now, know what I mean, son? That shit raw, kid.
Yo, check this shit out.
Angle up against the motherfucking glass and all that shit.
In 1998, Hype Williams made his film directorial debut with Belly, a visually compelling crime drama known for its stylized cinematography and cast of celebrity heavy hitters. By then, Hype reigned supreme as the industry's most critically acclaimed music video director, who essentially shaped the visual landscape of hip-hop and R&B during the turn of the millennium through his cinematically inclined, big-budget projects. His work with frequent creative collaborators like Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes around this time serve as prime examples among his expansive portfolio. However, naysayers weren't convinced his experience and skills would translate into a cohesive feature film that would pull in numbers at the box office. With Nas and DMX leading Belly as Sincere and Tommy, critics were apprehensive about the film's success due to their lack of acting experience. Additionally, Hype faced a number of roadblocks set in place by the studio which stifled his initial vision of the movie. But those critics failed to realize that despite the trio being film rookies, the magnitude of their star power in music, combined with the audience's thirst for representation, translated to massive community support that flocked to theaters. Speaking of theaters, did you know that there was so much controversy behind Belly that NBA legend Magic Johnson banned it from his theaters in LA, Houston, and Atlanta? He claimed its glorification of drugs and violence could endanger audiences. However, Hype countered by saying censoring this film is akin to turning a blind eye to what's happening in today's cities. Despite all the setbacks and Hollywood's skepticism, the film grossed approximately $9.6 million at the box office against a reported $3 million budget, and is now considered a generational cult classic. The visuals from pivotal sequences like Tommy and Sincere's entrance into the tunnel with the blue atmospheric lighting reflecting off of their skin, that shootout in the Nebraska strip club with Shamik, Big Head Rico eating that banana as he plotted on snitching, Kiana's bedroom, and Keisha's first appearance on the screen as the Black Sleeping Beauty have become permanent mood board fixtures of creative inspiration across industries. But most influential of all has to be the introduction of Tommy's crib in Jamaica Estates, an affluent section of Jamaica, Queens. The white monochromatic interiors and its modern architecture, contrasted by black furnishings, welcome the audience to a nouveau riche aesthetic with a drug dealer chic spin. Often mistaken for paintings are the large-scale prints that line the walls of his living room and den. For clarity, the images are actually photographs of prominent black fashion models of the 1990s whose entire bodies were painted in black oil to be shot by Thierry Le Gouès for his photographic series Soul. Interestingly enough, Hype actually wrote a blurb for Thierry's book, which published in 1997, a year prior to Belly's release. In conjunction with Joe Freshgood's campaign for his Belly-inspired New Balance sneakers, Terrell Hicks revealed in an interview that Hype first introduced the oily skin look in her debut music video, Silly, which also released in 1997. I was very hesitant about looking oily in the video, but I have to say it turned out great. Then the oily skin made its way to the big screen in Belly. The contrast between oily skin and silk created an illusion that highlighted and represented how beautiful dark-skinned girls are. We shine, baby. This discovery substantiates the theory that the striking images we see on the walls of Tommy's crib went on to greatly influence Hype's striking style of stark contrast beyond the film and into music videos he directed thereafter. It also goes to show how knowledge and awareness of different mediums inform each other. Belly provided a larger platform for Thierry's work and expanded his audience, while Thierry's images magnified the visual appeal of one of the movie's most memorable scenes. One hand washes the other, and both wash the face. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Archive Alive on all social media platforms. More content to come.